good morning, good afternoon, and good evening at whatever day and time you're watching our show. Welcome to Let's Talk Business with Laura Nowlin and Dr. Cobian. Dr. Cobian, how are you doing today?
Excited like crazy because I will learn so much today that I'm like, oh.
Come on, I'm learning constantly. Every time we invite our guests, even though we've known them for years, I'm still taking notes and learning every single session. I think we do this more for us sometimes, right?
It's amazing.
Yeah. So I went ahead and I invited a good friend of mine. His name is David Eclips. He's with the Harry Reid International Airport, and he's the one who does the certification for the DBE program. So David, welcome. What's your title?
Oh, okay. So hi, welcome me. Thank you for welcoming me here. I am the ACDBE Liaison Officer. ACDBE stands for Airport Concessions Disadvantaged Business Enterprise, and also the DBE, the Disadvantaged Business Enterprise Certification Officer for the state.
Awesome. And how long have you been with the airport?
I've been with the airport 18 years.
A long time. Okay, he's an expert in his field. Definitely love talking to David. I know that you guys do a lot of stuff in the community.
Yes.
Because I know that that's the way we met, by me launching a nonprofit organization with some of their colleagues. I mean, you guys were there helping us, right?
Yes.
Making sure that we educated that entrepreneur, that small business owner. I've been DBE certified, I'm going to say, since maybe probably the beginning of 2015. I would say that I've been certified since then. But can we talk a little bit about the certification on how it works and how to use it?
So the certification is geared towards women-owned and minority-owned businesses. Okay, I'll be honest with you, the certification is not given to everybody. Okay, so there are federal regulations that are afforded on the certification or the application itself. Number one is that the majority owner has to be 51% minority or disadvantaged owner.
Okay.
Number two, the personal net worth excluding the business cannot exceed 1.32 million. And the third one, the majority owner or owners of the company has to have and demonstrate control of the company, that he or she has a final say-so in the decision-making process.
No, very good. Go ahead, Doctor.
I have a question for
Yes.
you. Because
Slow down.
Hey.
Overwhelming.
No, we recently took some, what was it?
The EDGE program?
Yeah.
Oh, with
okay.
the Vegas Chamber?
Okay. Now, they spoke about the certifications for minority-owned and woman-owned. Is this a different certification?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there are many certifications out there. You got, like you said, Doctor, the Minority Business Enterprise. You have their Emerging Small Business Enterprise. You have the Women-Owned Business Enterprise. The DBE, the Disadvantaged Business Enterprise, and the Airport Concessions Disadvantaged Business Enterprise, totally separate.
Disadvantage is getting my attention.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Disadvantaged, women-owned.
Oh, okay, that's
Or
what is
minority-owned.
considered.
Like a
Okay,
minority.
okay, so
You're
it's
at a
another word of
disadvantage.
saying it. Yeah, okay, good.
Okay, and so then with this DBE certification or the ACDBE certification, right?
Yes.
It's basically a certification that you want to obtain to be able to do work with the airport. Is that correct?
So one of the certifications that, or the certification ACDBE or DBE, one of the things that a lot of companies think is that once you get certified, hey, that automatically qualifies you, and boom, you get pennies from heaven are raining down for contracts.
Right.
That is not the case.
Exactly, it's not the case.
And what it is the certification can be used as a tool or a resource for your business to have. Okay, in the event that a company is going for a contract or a bid or RFP, request for proposal, they may be asked, do you have any types of certifications?
Right.
Having one of the certifications for DBE or ACDBE is a benefit, but does not commit you or does not guarantee you contracts or a space at the airport. It is a resource or a tool. You got to remember that.
Right, and I know that when I first went through the program to get certified by Amy Shaw back then, and it's quite a bit of information that you guys ask.
Yes.
It really, I believe that it was timing for me, not so much to go after the RFPs, okay? It was timing for me because I was such a new business that I had started in. We started in October 2014. I got certified in 2015, so very new, right? Very new business, but I had already done a tax return, right? so that I was able to show income. But where I was going with this is that it helped me set the foundation.
Of course.
Okay, set the foundation because of the all the items that you guys request. It's a huge vetting process. Okay, it's it's nothing. I don't want to say it's simple, but they make it simple. Because one thing that happened when we did that certification, Amy, I went ahead through Nevada Hispanic Business Group. We put together a class and we invited entrepreneurs, small business owners, come and learn, come and learn. Amy's going to sit here with us and check off the box, each one, each item. Okay, there were very few of us that wanted to do that, right? That at the end is like, oh my God, it's overwhelming. But I will tell you that she sat with me. Okay, Laura, you need this now. Go get it. Laura, you need this now. Go get it. And so I literally had to go get every single item. And this is what I love about you guys, that you guys literally will sit with that person and say, here's everything we need in order for you to be certified.
Correct.
Right? That's huge. That's huge.
We help, what we do is we help with the applicant how to fill out the application. And here's what we do is that we have them invite them to our office. We tell them, oh, what do we need to bring? Nothing. Just bring yourself in ready to answer the questions. We have the application in front of us. We have the personal net worth form in front of us. We go line by line, Laura, like you were just saying. Line by line questions that have to be answered. We write them down, okay? And then before they leave our office, we give them those. Those are your draft copies.
Yeah.
All you have to do is transpose it from the draft to the clean copy, okay? You're right. There are a lot of documents that are required for this. And I'll be honest with you, folks, it is intimidating. Okay?
Yes, it is.
It is intimidating.
It is.
However, we are there to assist you. Okay? You have your business licenses, your personal taxes for the past 3 years, your, did I say business?
You did. Business taxes
Business
and the
taxes.
personal.
Yes, they are very important. Lease agreements for your businesses.
Yes.
We have to determine or see if it's a home business or if it's a brick and mortar. Okay, there is a checklist in the back of the application on page 15 that has the required listings of documentation that you need for this application. Okay. Now, we will tell you, and we work at your pace. So we don't say, oh, we need to have it within a month or so, or a couple of weeks.
Right.
We do it at your pace. And when you're ready to go and submit it, we'll review the documents one more time before we send it forward for review.
Right, and that's one thing, sorry, doctor, one thing that you don't do is you do not submit it if it's not a complete application. Because if not, you will create a mess.
No. We do no. What we want to do is submit a clean, complete application, so when it goes to the board, because this certification, Laura, as you know, is a boarded certification by the Nevada Unified Certification Program Board, the NUCP. So that's a state board that has 6 local agencies in the state of Nevada, and we meet the last Tuesday of each month, and we review applications for approval.
And I was so excited when I finally had gotten approved.
Yeah, it would be really nice to hear which business qualify, what categories, but before that, I want to ask you something. So a business who goes through the process and they don't get qualified. You just mentioned it helped me so much. Yeah, but besides getting hired or being able to do business with the airport, how can all this process, overwhelming process of putting everything and putting your ducks in a row, how can that help other business even if they don't make it to the qualification?
Because it helps you put your business in order. So
That's the
it brings points like, really? I need to have that? Or like, really? I need to save that. You really want to know how much I started my business with? And how I got the money? You really want to make sure that I'm the highest paid employee of the company if I am the 51% owner stating that I'm going to get qualified? Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things that they help you put in order.
Laura's going through the checklist in her head right now
I'm like,
because
Yeah, and it's important that people know that even if you don't make it through the qualification process, it helps you. Like she's saying, that's why I'm asking. Now, which will be the categories of the business that can be good candidates to get certified?
Good question, doctor. So, construction and sub-trades of the construction area, like drywall framing, painting, electrical. Okay, because remember, the airport I consider is a mini city. Okay, and we have
Totally.
so many areas to cover. And one of them is the construction arena. And the construction folks are saying that we look for trucking. Trucking is a big one. Okay, trucking, electrical, major prime construction companies, landscapers, janitorial service,
Wow.
construction cleanup, and I'm naming just a few that we encounter. And some of those are prime candidates to get certified because the certification does not just help them here at the airport, it helps within the community, and that's what we want to do, help the community.
Right, and when when you're saying the electrician, the janitorial, construction, I'm going to be honest, most of those companies are owned by Latinos, right?
Correct.
The Hispanic community, which then they're a minority, and so they could be eligible for this particular program.
And we're there to do outreach events to bring in more of the Latino community, more of the minority community, because a lot of folks, believe it or not, Laura, they don't know about the certifications, or that application intimidates them.
Right. Well, it can intimidate anyone.
Yeah.
But the good thing, like I
True.
said, it may be an intimidating application, but you guys hold our hands through the whole process.
Correct. And
You know?
and we let you know. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
And we don't want to waste your time.
Of course.
And if we see something in the paperwork, and we may say, hey, it may not be right now because you're just starting, you're building your foundation. So it depends on a case-by-case basis. But we are strict on following the federal guidelines for the certification.
Now, is there a requirement for that? Let's speak about construction.
Okay.
There may be a company, they have the contractor's license, everything in order, state license, city license, insurance, everything. But this person has only 2 employees.
Okay.
Will this person be a candidate, or are you guys only looking for the biggest,
No.
largest companies?
There's no restrictions. You may have
that's
two
amazing.
you may have 2 employees. Then we say, hey, we know a staffing agency that may need
Yay.
assistance, may need your assistance, and that network works throughout the whole arena.
So that's one thing that I saw that you actually do is you're getting other DBEs and matching them together to basically work that partnership, because now we're including more small businesses. So then you're able to check the mark, like, ooh, I got how many more companies with just one project.
Exactly.
Right? No, and so that's the way I was actually able to get into the airport is David actually teamed me up with someone else. And then we went in and did a very small job, right? When we did that small job, it wasn't a whole lot, but we were able to show a little bit of work experience on how we did things together. And then he went back in there, this business partner of mine, right, the one that David matched us up with, he went in there and was able to bid a larger project, didn't have all the employees, so brought my staffing company in. I brought in the employees. Together we became a
nice.
team, right? Were there challenges? There's always challenges when you're creating a partnership,
Yes.
right? But how do you overcome that, and how do you become successful together? We'll tell you that's what's carrying my company right now. So I will tell you that I'm very blessed to have been able to get DB certified, even if it was back in 2015. It's paid off because I've been able to build and create and say, my goal is there. I'm going that direction. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I'm going to get there. And praise God, I'm there now.
How
So-
amazing to know that David will hold your hand until you qualify or not qualify, whatever the situation is, that you will not be alone, but you will have someone with experience. 18 years is a long time.
Yes,
And
expert.
not only that, but also once you are inside, you will be able to possibly have strategic alliances with other business so that you can guys support each other since you guys are being qualified within this context. That's amazing.
Yes.
That's
So-
what it is.
We're going to go ahead and go to commercial right now, but we will be right back. So don't leave us. Come right back with us.
Hello, this is Dr. Kovian. I am a naturopath or a doctor in natural medicine, a holistic practitioner, and I specialize in uncovering the root causes of your symptoms of health problems. How do I do that? Well, I use the electromagnetic resonance technology, same thing that CAT scan and MRI uses in the hospital. And once I know what's the root cause, through natural solutions such as teas, soups, smoothies, I'll give you the recipes for you to empower your own body's healing mechanisms so that you will heal or prevent any future health problems. You can reach me out here in Las Vegas. My number is 702-365-8000, or you can look for Balance, Salud y Vida. I have a website, I have social media, but 702-365-8000 is the best way to reach out to me. I will help you better your health, prevent any illness, increase your energy levels, reduce inflammation, pain. You will feel amazing. It will be a pleasure to serve you.
Introducing See Us Now Staffing, led by yours truly, Laura Nowlin. As the founder and president, I bring over 17 years of expertise in sourcing for talent, building winning teams of professionals, marketing, and workforce development. At See Us Now Staffing, we're not just a staffing agency. We're your strategic partner in building a winning team of professionals for your business. My passion for community service extends to connecting entrepreneurs with local resources. Recognized by the Small Business Administration as the 2022 Nevada Family-Owned Business of the Year, we're not just changing the workforce landscape, we're defining it. So welcome back to Let's Talk Business with Laura Nowlin and Dr. Colbian and our friend here that we have, David Eclips, talking about the DBE certification. So let's talk a little bit about the process. You know, you go and you get certified. Mm-hmm. You go look at an RFP and you're like, is this one for me? Right? Mm-hmm. Do I have the funding in place? If not, do I get a partner that maybe can bring the funding in place? How do we strategically go after this? And now we won the award. Nice. Now we got to do the work.
Yep.
Right? What does that process look like, David?
Well, you got contracts in place for winning the contract, but also then access.
Right.
Access is a big thing. You cannot just go into the airport.
Right.
Okay. There are various accesses for the project. The project that you may won may be on the air side. You have to get cleared for access even on the ramp areas.
Right.
So the badging process is detailed, very detailed.
And not just that, you have different levels of badging.
Yes.
Right? Depending on what areas you're trying to get access to.
Correct.
Okay. And so then you have to go through the badging process. One of the things on the badging process is we were able to streamline the process for us when we ended up teaming up, like I said, and getting that contract. We're not the prime, but we're a sub in there. And they've got to go through a 20-year background check. Wow. So not all your employees, like you had said, doctor, what if you have 2 employees, right? Now you got this contract. What if maybe you were, I don't know, maybe an ex-offender? Right? Maybe you were an ex-offender and now it's going back 20 years and you're not able to pass the background check. So as an owner that just won this RFP, you may not be able to get onto the airport. So then you look at your employees. Am I able to get them badged, right?
Correct.
And if not their employees, then maybe I need to call Laura at CS Now Staffing so she can get you some that can get badged, okay? But it is a process.
Yes.
Right? Because they have to go through all the badging, and it goes through the FBI. It's going through all different types of check. The police station. It's going through. You're going through. It's a long process. You may go in for the application today, and it may take over 30 days before you even get a response that you're cleared.
Correct.
So you established your business, went through the certification. You win the contract, and now where are you? In what process are you now?
So for us, we were able to. We didn't win the contract.
Oh,
We're not prime. We got
okay.
invited in to come in and be a support system for the prime. Okay? So then my client is not the airport. My client is the one who won the prime, who won the contract, right? The prime.
Correct.
So then.
But you had to be certified in order for you to be that support.
I don't know. I don't
No.
know if you
No?
need to be certified. It just
No.
helps the airport because now the airport can
Yes.
say, check 1 DBE, check 2 DBE. I've got 3 businesses, 4 businesses that we're helping out with one contract, right?
So there are certain contracts that have associated goals because of federally funded projects, and so those goals, doctor, go towards like trades like trucking, electrical, staffing. Okay, each pertaining on the project, each level depends on a certain goal for the project. Now, it doesn't apply to all. Okay, but federally funded projects, that's where the DBE certification comes in.
So you can win a contract and not be able to come onto the airport. You just better have a plan B as to how you're going to accomplish it. So maybe
Yes.
your employees can then get badged and then finish the work there, because normally the owner shouldn't be doing the work. You should be working on your business and not in it, right?
True.
So if you're a janitorial, if that's what you win, obviously you're not the one scrubbing the toilets
Right.
or cleaning the hallways. You have a team to be able to do that. So it's your team that needs to get then badged to be able to go into those areas.
That's amazing.
Yep, and they have to go through a checkpoint each time you're going through TSA. Every time you go onto the airport, it's not an easy process. You know how we always say, try to report 15 to 10 minutes prior to your shift. Okay, when we say the airport, how about 30 minutes or an hour? Depending on where you need to
Yeah.
park, what you need to, you need to have a clear bag to get it through TSA, no liquids. There's a lot of things. It's like you're boarding a plane every single day. You don't leave the property to go to break for lunch. Are you kidding me? You won't make it back on time. Right? So there are all these other challenges that it comes with that process.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's
What else?
amazing.
I'm telling you, it's not, it's like, wow, I won the contract. Let's go. It's not that
No,
easy
not
when
that
you're
easy.
on that airport, right?
Correct.
So there are challenges that come with it. But one thing that I've learned is once you're in, you're in. You made it. You made it.
What's
You're
the
in.
biggest demand right now, or what? Or in another words, what are the opportunities right now for construction? What is the airport needing right now that people can think, oh, maybe I would like to go through the process like Laura did, and I might be.
So there's 2 things. Number one is the folks can go to our website, the Harry Reid Airport website,
Okay.
and take a look at business opportunities or construction opportunities.
Okay.
Business
Okay,
opportunities.
at those opportunities links, you'll see upcoming projects or open projects at the time. And then you can take a look at what's the requirement, what if there's a pre-bid or a site visit, it'll tell you right there.
Oh,
You have to register your company though, no matter what. If you don't register your company, then you're not going to know.
Right.
And so knowing and adding your company information to the website and to NGEM for another one. NGEM is the Nevada Government E-Marketplace. Okay, that's where the municipalities, all 26 municipalities, put upcoming opportunities, upcoming bids for companies within our community to look at and see if they're able to bid on a project.
Another thing that I know that you guys helped with was capability statements.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about that.
So the capability statement, a lot of folks say, David, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I go, the capability statement, well, I have a resume. I'm like, no. The capability statement is your business resume. It tells your mission statement, who the owner is, the address, the certifications that you have, the NICS codes, the 6-digit number that is associated with what you do, and your scope of work, and your past experiences. Now, capability statements are tailored to your audience. There's not one that fits everybody.
Right.
You have to tailor it to your audience. Like if you're going to apply for government jobs, or if you're going to apply for private jobs. You can apply for the hotel industry, the hospitality industry, or you're going to apply for private. You have to tailor it to the end user.
Right, right. I know that we have 2. We have one that we use for like government entities, those type of companies, and then one to just regular businesses, and they are tailored differently. They have a different feel and touch and information on there of what is important to one industry is not important to another industry.
Exactly. And so what we do at the airport is, besides helping out with the application, we also help and conduct outreach events to assist with companies that want to have assistance with their capability statement.
What's the best way of someone getting a hold of you, right, to be able to assist, that they want to go through this process of certification? And then any events that you could think of that would be helpful that maybe right now that you're participating in?
Okay, so two things. My contact information for if you want to get a hold of me is David E, DAVIDE, at lasairport.com. My office number is 702-261-5226. Now, for upcoming events, we have this major event, and Lorraine, you always participate in every year. It's called the Committed to Our Business Community CTOBC event, which is going to take place October 17th of this year at the Convention Center West Hall. Okay, October 17th, the Las Vegas Convention Center West Hall. That's where we're going to have a lot of vendors and exhibitors be there, so you can talk with them and give them your capability statement and business card so they know who you are and what you do. Now, one thing about the CTOBC event, it's free. It is free, ladies and gentlemen. We would love to see you out there. You have the City of Las Vegas, Clark County, Nevada State Business License. You also have a lot of Chamber of Commerces that are within the community. We have hospitality agencies attending. We have sometimes other agencies that wish to partake, staffing agencies, recycling agencies. Yeah, we have a whole bunch. All we ask is, number one, you bring your business card, you drop it in the registration bucket. That's number one. Number two, come with your capability statements and come with extra business cards, because you're going to be passing them out. Because a lot of folks need our assistance, and the community is ready to assist. We are there. You, as a business owner, got to take that extra step and let people know who you are.
Now, normally it costs for people to get certified. There's a lot of agencies out there that do charge. What
Yes.
do you guys charge? I love this.
Free.
It's your time.
There is no charge for our assistance and what we can do for you. Capability statements, the application process. It is free, ladies and gentlemen.
What about putting another presentation together like the one you did with this person, going through everything for the business owners?
No, definitely, yes.
That's really needed.
What's that?
No, go ahead.
To put together a presentation for
Okay.
business owners so that they know the opportunity that is out there and how the process can be done, and then even if it's overwhelming, they will learn that
Okay.
you will be there holding their hands, and they
Like
can,
we did with Amy. That's what she's saying.
Okay.
That's
Gather-
important and is
yeah,
needed
definitely.
in the community.
Yes, a lot of folks need that assistance to help them get through those hurdles. Okay, applications are a pain.
Yes.
Okay, it's painstaking, but you as a business owner, you have to push through it. You got to be determined and willing to get this done. You as a business owner should already have those documentations. You should always, you should all have your business licenses, your business plan, capability statement. I mean, folks, we're not saying anything foreign to you. This is, as a business owner, you need to make sure you have those in a row, just in case when the time comes up.
And if you don't have them in a row, we're here to assist.
There
This
you
is
go.
why we launch these programs, for us to be able to get that information out to our business community. There are so many resources out here, especially in our city. There's still a lot of COVID money here. There's so many grants available, and we just want to make sure that we continue bringing that information to you. I'm not charging you a dime to give you this information. You just have to take some time and listen, tune in. Where can you catch our show? You can catch our show on YouTube. YouTube at CS Now Staffing, also Balance Salud y Vida on the WWDB website. So we are on YouTube. We are also on Roku. So thank you so much for tuning in once again, David. It's always a pleasure. So much information.
Pleasure to
Believe
be
me,
here.
You know, and once you get that capability statement, he actually helps and shares it. He shares it with the community, with other companies out there. And so definitely they are here to assist you and to help you build your business. So thank you.
Mr. David.
Well,
Thank you so much.
thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Absolutely.